Because I'm pretty sure I'm slightly more out of you.
Probably. All right, y'all. There hasn't really been a the person watching this. Actually, no, there was. Aww. Oh wait, no. Earn points to unlock unique content by finding collectibles, earning trophies, and completing the game. Okay. So there now is stuff to get if you beat the game on. There's more of a reason to beat the game on a higher difficulty because one of the updates since the last time I played this game, since I've played this game, since the last time we recorded, which was back in July, it is now September. Oh gosh, it's now September 11th. Happy birthday to my cousin Xavier. Um, this is the first time we've played this game since just before July 4th, and it's mostly because I had lost the data on my hard drive, and I had to go through a whole lot of rigmarole to get it back.
We're gonna.
The game is loading.
I mean, I'm already in the game.
No, it's loading for me.
I'm in the game. I am happy.
It has been one
I'm
hell of
ready
a
to shit
day.
with me.
It's been about 2 minutes already. And the game, we haven't started the game yet.
Isn't that the best?
Oh, there we go. We are again recording via Facebook Messenger because the chat link cable that goes to the, I don't know where I'm going.
Are you still in the aquarium?
No, I haven't even gotten to the aquarium. Whoops. Normally I don't have to do that. There we go.
Wait, where are we?
I am on my way to the aquarium.
As Abby.
Yes, that's Abigail.
Where? I'm not gonna worry about it until like a story beat happens, and then we'll figure out where each of us are. I don't have any story stuff happening. It's the issue on my end. Like I'm just in the ruins to this building.
Okay, I haven't been through here. Wow. Ah, yes. The game where taking random medications you find on the ground somehow
Makes you stronger.
somehow makes you better at doing things. Which at this point we got to just accept that she's taking drugs that she shouldn't be taking.
What I find most amazing is it doesn't matter what the pill is, like it's just pills. And as long as you think really hard about the thing that you've read about, it'll make you better in that. Oh,
Okay, so I forgot that this game is indeed a mildly a horror game. And I'm not looking forward to the jumpy scares.
the scary jumps.
Because I hear stuff like rattling against things in the background.
Damn it. Just stay out of my way.
How do you listen again?
R1.
Yeah, I got it. I found. Ah, shoot.
That's a weird thing to find.
Shoot.
I'll shoot.
Some
I'll
shoot
shoot.
cells.
I'll shoot out.
One thing they do that the clickers do that like I think the game does very well is that they don't have to see you to suddenly make get loud.
Mm-hmm.
And like that always kind of makes you feel like
Did they actually get alerted to you? Or?
yeah, that you've been spotted, and it kind of like gives you the Jimmy Jams.
Because as long as you're not facing you, you're usually okay.
Cause like the audio, the game's audio, like that right there.
You crazy bitch.
Fuck. All right. Can I make a shiv? I can. All right. All right. So I'm supposed to run across there. All right. All right.
That's sweet in a fucked up kind of way.
All right.
All right. 2 down. Millions to go.
Okay, so that's not how I'm supposed to get up there? Wait, can she not run?
L1.
Are you serious? Run is L1? Oh my gosh. I was clearly pressing L3.
I mean, that's because that's the correct button.
And I was like, oh, so I'm doing this wrong?
No, The Last of Us is just different.
There we go. Okay. All right. All right. Bo, I'm sorry I wasn't here when you got back. The place must look like a bomb went off. Someone must have tipped. Someone must have tipped Fedra off to our little ration operation. I couldn't do that. I can't read. Bet it was Hilo, Geo. That snake. I managed to hide some of our stuff, but don't worry. Our business partners aren't going to be happy with their shipment gone. I put some supplies I put some of the supplies in the safe. The combination is 68, 96, 89. Come join me when in our hideout. I think it's time to think about an exit strategy. Be safe. 68, 96, 89. I'm not going to remember that. 68, 86. 777 9311. Got it.
Does your girl like to party all the time?
All the time?
Been here a while.
No, not really.
That's
If I had one, that is. My prophet, may you grant the elders the wisdom they seek to lead us to victory against the wolves. Forgive my indulgence, but my time is short. I pray I can make it to Martyr's Gate to deliver this to you. May you keep watch over my child, keep him happy, keep him safe. So many have died since the wolves broke broke the truce. I pray my family lives to see the rewards of our sacrifice. The world is not in balance, but I have done my part to right it. You have led me through the storm. Now I must rest. May the current be calm. May you guide me home.
If you want your family safe, maybe don't join a death cult.
Yeah, it's easy to say that when, you aren't in the death cult already. Metamorphosis Samurai.
What they say?
Who?
You said it's easy for you to say when you're not in the death group.
Oh, she said, maybe don't join a death cult.
Uh,
Oh! Fuck!
Asshole.
Maybe don't join a death cult.
Dang it.
You know, on paper, like, the control scheme for this game is so fucking weird. Because
On
reload
paper.
is the same button as shoot. It's honestly a little nuts.
Did I want to do that? Did I want to open this?
No, that's up for you. It's for you to say.
So let me tell you guys about putting things in front of the timer so you can't see it. Let me tell you guys. Let me tell you guys about what's been going on with HughesNet.
Oh yeah, that's been a long time since we've played this.
So I told you, like I think, either not long after or just before. Ooh,
Fuck yeah.
almost didn't see that.
This
A Dubla Baral.
Look at the mess of this place.
Oh wait, what the fuck is reload? No, reload is not the same button to shoot.
It is just not without, like, you, when you're not aiming.
I don't have a empty weapon, so I can't test that theory.
Y'all are very loud.
What?
I said they're very loud.
I'm assuming this is the way I want to go. I do not know where I want to go. So,
Good start.
so I told you, I do believe, that I had a conversation with, like, via a virtual a chat. Fucking hell. A chat with a representative of HughesNet,
Martyr's Gate.
and
She's dead, but you just keep coming back here.
they told me the reason
Didn't we just clean all this shit up?
my bill was where it was is because,
You stink. But continue.
yeah, because he can smell my cunt. Give you $1 if you know what movie that's from. So what ended up happening was they were like, well, hold on. Keep seeing these damn cats. Cam, thanks for the note. Appreciate it. Can't wait to see you again. Meanwhile, I'm stuck guarding the Scar Prophet. I didn't tell you this, but on the last shift, I talked to her. I asked her why she's doing this. I asked her why she's doing this. Why doesn't she ask her people to lay down their arms? She started off with the usual Scar BS, how we need to go back to nature. Talked a bunch of talked a bunch about the reliance. Oh yeah, we have on machines. But then she said she doesn't want a war. That Outbreak Day was a wake up call. Not all of us woke up, or something like that. It was just getting interesting when fucking Lewis walks in and gives me shit about talking to her. But when he started screaming at her, she just smiled back at him. Even when they moved her cells, and the other guards were calling her names and pushing her around, she just kept calm. She just kept that calm smile. It was spooky. Everyone says she's crazy, but I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. After hanging out with her, I get what she's saying. Don't get me wrong. I think her followers are fucking loons, but she has a way about her that draws you in. I hear rumblings that they want to move her to a more secure location. See you back home. Be careful. Long, tall Sally.
No
You turned
problems,
a
Abby.
crazy person into a martyr.
So yeah, I asked the guy like, why my bill was so high, and his answer was because I'm renting the equipment.
Mm-hmm.
And you might be wondering, what does that mean? What he means by that is I'm renting the satellite dish, the receiver attached to the satellite dish, and the router. I'm renting them, meaning I have to pay them monthly for this stuff.
That you don't own.
Right. Like the stuff that is theirs. The stuff that makes the equipment work. I have to pay them for that. And I asked them simply like, well, is there a way that I can, not have to pay for that? Like, is there not a buy option? Which I just asked somebody, can I buy a fucking satellite? Like, that's how weird the conversation got. I asked the man, I asked the man if I could buy a satellite dish. That's, possibly the best form of conditioning ever. It's almost like, thank you, sir, may I have
Using the
another?
sunlight.
I mean, more or less.
And he told me that he didn't know for sure if that was possible. After a long, like, mind you, when I found, like, I'm giving y'all the abbreviated version. When I asked them if it was possible. Hold on. My prophet, I ask that you grant me. May you bring me. Perhaps what I ask is impossible, but I must ask. Bless the wolves with your insight, with your wisdom, with your love, that they may renounce their selfish ways and lay down their arms. May you bring peace.
You want peace? Easy. Stay on your island.
Boy, that was the whitest thing I think I've heard in a long time. If you want peace, stay on your island. That was this game's go back home. So yeah, I don't like this character even more. Like understand like the thing he was saying was like simply like, well, we don't know if we can give you the purchase now option because you didn't select that when you signed up for the service. You signed up for something, like you didn't ask for that. What? And like again, like to me that's a little insane. Just a little bit. I'll give them credit. It's a little crazy. But when I was asking him what the what I was renting, and he was like the equipment, and I was like, "What's the equipment?" And I think I asked him, "Do you mean the router or do you mean the satellite?" And he was like, "The equipment in general." To which I was frustrated almost immediately because because I felt insulted. I did. Like I felt like he was doing his best to ignore what
What
I
you were
just
actually
asked.
asking.
Yes, and
Like
so
he asked you asked him a question, and he gestured wildly in every direction.
yeah,
So
it's
you
like all of this, like all of the this is ours, Simba. What part of it? All of it. Even that down there, all of it. Is that part of the all of it? All of it.
if it exists, it is
Asshole,
ours.
asshole, asshole. And so I was like, look, oh shit.
You should-
Check the other structures. Clear the path to Martyr's Gate.
Hey, it's
Get down.
gotta get up to get down.
Yeah. Normally.
Is this related party to Hidden Haven?
Yes. Spent a year in the watchtowers.
And so I was like, it's either one or the other. Which is it? Because I did not.
Flags are more.
Shit.
Oh shit, stack.
Um. Get down. Who is seeing me? And he was like, "Well, yes, it's the router. It was the router, the dish, and the receiver attached to the dish." So I guess like ultimately like it's like if you are buying a new controller and they itemized the components of the controller to tell you this is how come it's $150. You know, as opposed to like a normal 60. It's like, well, you're paying for the battery. Oh, I'm scared. I don't know where I'm going. Who? Oh, them.
Then
She guide us. Have you written your note for our prophet?
I have. Over a year ago.
I see.
I take it you haven't finished yours?
it's put me on the board.
You see anything?
Nothing.
Wow. Okay.
Down you go. What?
All right, well, I'm gonna stop here. You can do whatever you want to do. So,
Alright.
in the next episode, we are going to be in a firefight. I'm gonna use up bullets I probably don't need to spare. So what ended up happening was this was like 2 months ago. What ends up nah, maybe not 2 months ago, but maybe like sometime last month, sometime like the start of August. Yeah, around the start of August. They told me that they would check to see if it was possible for me to steal buy the equipment, or if it was possible for me to lease it. I mean, like buy it because leasing was renting, and that they would have to call me back. They asked me what was a good number to reach me at. I told them the number on the account. They have not
I
reached me
still
back.
find it somewhat ridiculous that they've convinced you that it's better to just give them more money for a device that you are using that is very shitty.
Because like when I told him like I'm not even getting good service, and he was like, "Oh well, our a scan shows that yeah, you do need a satellite realignment," and it's like we can send a technician out to do that, but first you have to pay the outstanding
Outstanding
balance,
ban.
which was $95 goddamn dollars. Suck me twice. It's like, well, there's like the service. It was like it's $70 for the first year, and then after that it goes up like $10. So like $10 off for a year. It's like
That
you
is
save.
essentially the idea that, like, if you went up to a crackhead and he's like, I just need to borrow $90 and I'll give you the money back and then some. I'm good for it. You know that I am.
And that's just kind of where it stopped. They've sent me letters like debt collection like letters like you owe us this. And here's the funny the reason I'm bringing this up, the reason I think it's so gosh dang funny is because they haven't turned off my service. Like every now and again, like when this all started, I kept looking at my router to see if they had turned my service off, and like it looked like they had, and I was like, I don't fucking care, but they haven't. The service is still on. Most of my devices do not connect to it automatically. The only thing that used to was my Note 3. Yeah, a Note 3. And I made it forget the Wi-Fi for that. The Switch is still has it saved, but it's useless. Like for the Switch, it's completely terrible. Like it's the slowest thing moving for the Switch. My current phone still has it because that's the only thing that it's useful for. My laptop, the current one I'm using now, I don't use it necessarily unless I'm uploading, and even then I use an Ethernet cable. So nothing really has it to connect to, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be like, well, you were still technically using the service. That's not my fault. First off, no, I wasn't. First off, you can look at like the usage and you can say like, no, I wasn't using it. Something just reconnected to it after you guys didn't turn it off, and that's up to you. And so like they have like this thing where like they can charge you like $400 if you terminate your contract early, which I don't understand. Like I am a firm believer that should never be. No company should ever be allowed to make you regret leaving them. Like I feel like if you want to cut a contract, you should be able to cut the contract whenever you want to. There should never really be like the contract at the very least should just be for your insurance and blah 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 blah. Like that's just like to guarantee like you have coverage. But as soon as you stop paying, that should be it. Like when you're like, yeah, I don't want the service anymore. Like it doesn't make any sense. Like imagine if fucking Netflix was like, you have to buy it like in 6-month periods, and if you like want to turn it off for whatever reason in that 6 months, you have to pay us an additional $30 so we can disconnect you. Hold on.
I mean, phone plans are like that.
Not anymore.
I mean, you
Like-
pay a contract in most cases. Like
Yeah,
they,
but
they have,
most phone companies don't use contracts anymore. Like most of them don't. Like if you have a contract with a phone company anymore, it's for the benefits of the contract. Meaning you get like money off, or you can upgrade your phone plan or your phone. But if you just want phone service, you don't have to have a contract with most companies. Like AT&T probably does, Sprint probably does. I don't think T-Mobile does. I'm almost positive like the smaller guys like Cricket Wireless and Boost Mobile, they don't have contracts because it's dumb to have. Because the contracts are dumb. Like if I only need service for, like let's say I'm going out of the country, I shouldn't have to continue to pay you when I'm not going to be able to use my phone or when I'm choosing to not use the phone. But this is it with this episode. Hope you liked it. Sorry about Mark's audio. That's going to be it for the week. Until next time, take care of yourselves and be safe out there. I'm out here, y'all. Peace.